work hard for this one. Important 2 points.
It was really important, and it was we generated 50 shots, plenty of chances. Their goalie played very well. But having said that, our goalie had to play very well too. Not as many chances, but they had some real looks off the rush that we didn't like. But the goalie was there to make the saves.
If I told you Matt Roy would have 10 shots tonight before the game, you would have told me what?
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed you. That's for first of all, and beyond that, our decor I think had 21 shots, so 10 from Matt for sure. But as a decor, if you would have told me your decor is going to have 20 shots tonight, I wouldn't have believed you on that one either. But we did a good job in the O-zone. I thought our forwards did a good job. We held on to pucks a little more than we did versus Nashville. We got it to the top, and those guys found lanes and found the net, and we just couldn't find that rebound. We had some tips, just couldn't find that rebound.
Hadn't scored in the last 2 games at even strength. What do you think you're not doing right in those situations?
Well, I mean, in the Nashville game, we didn't generate a lot, and we didn't get inside. Tonight, you have that many opportunities. You throw the puck there. We were inside. Again, we faced an extremely hot goaltender. We'll take that offensively. We're not gonna overthink that one.
Too many scrambles in front of your net. I'm sure you're totally not too thrilled about that. How do you clean that up to make sure guys are running around a little bit out there?
Yeah, they got us a little bit in D zone. They got us running for sure. I thought we did a decent job with our net front. There was a few times, but most we tried to keep them to the outside. The bigger issue I thought they gave us was off the rush, and we lost defenseman a couple times. We lost F3. Scrambles are going to happen. You just got to make sure that you're taking sticks, and I thought we did that. I didn't think they had a lot of second chances from right in front of our net.
Third straight game with a power play goal for Kevin. What's he doing well in this stretch?
Well, goal scorers, they like to feel it. You know what I mean? Once you get one, all of a sudden you got a little more confidence. You instead of thinking pass, shot, you're thinking shot. And I think that's what we're seeing with Kevin. And I thought that was one of Kevin's better games of the year in the O-zone. He looked like himself. He had a couple reverse hits. He protected the puck. He took people on one-on-one. So I thought that was a really encouraging game from Kevin.
Another slow start and a great first period for this team. Are you worried at all that's becoming a trend?
No, not at all.
Defensively, you had to mix everybody up because Maggie wasn't there.
Right.
How did you feel about playing the pairs the way you did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots going on. So there's penalty kills and there's power plays. That gets everything off kilter a little bit too. I thought the guys did a good job with the minutes. I know Dewey played a lot. But overall, we made some mistakes. Forwards were in on some of those mistakes too. I thought the guys on the back end did a decent job.
You guys have won both of your overtime shootout games since the break. Any adjustments you've made as a group in that area, or just kind of the way it goes?
Yeah, just kind of the way it goes. The shootout, it's tough to predict. And when you're in a funk, you don't feel good. And when you start scoring, like you win 2-0, now you feel good the next time you go into it. So just like anything else, it's a momentum play. And we were struggling for a while. Now we're scoring, so it feels better.
What do you take from this homestand that you like the most into the trip that you feel like, okay, we can carry this over? So.
Oh, it's a good question. I guess I'll just go back to the Columbus game. Outside of their power play, I thought we played pretty good defense. The Nashville game, very good defense. Both those games, our offense wasn't great. Tonight, our offense was really good. So now let's take the first 2 games that we played and add this what we did here in the third in the offensive part, and we're going to need that type of game with that balance on the road. We're playing 3 good teams.
James, you're prepared to go on this road trip. Defense, and add anybody to take on the trip with you, or?
I think that we're down to 6 right now, so we're going to have to add a 7th. It's probably be Mavari join us, I guess, because we can't go on the road with 6.
Jim, earlier you mentioned that you thought Artie Kelly was one of your best offensive players against Nashville. He got bumped up to the Duke line tonight. A lot of chances, but he wasn't able to finish. Is it more encouraging to see him get those chances, or disappointing that he can't find the net right now?
Well, if you asked him, probably he's disappointed. For us, it's encouraging. He found the net against Nashville and was dangerous. Tonight had the same opportunities, same looks. But didn't find the net. He's a goal scorer, so he's been in a bit of a funk. He hasn't gotten, a regular shift. So we're hoping that he can build off that game again too, and then the next ones are going in.
What do you miss most without Arvidsson? When he came back, it looked like he was sort of a glue, and everything was going smooth, and all of a sudden, boom, you lose him again. I mean, how does that deal with the way you got to move forward with this?
Well, we lose a lot with him. When he's in the lineup, he's full of energy. He's passionate. He wants to win as bad as anybody in the building, and so that rubs off. You love that fire that he brings. Beyond that, he's a really good hockey player. So there's lots, but he's not available, and we've got other guys. And I would say, let me say this, because I thought our line of Lizotte, Lewis, and Anderson played very well tonight. I thought that was a real spark for us. I thought that was, every time they're out there, Liz drew the penalty, they were in the offensive zone. I thought that line really provided a good game for us.